What's up, y'all? Today I'm going to be showing you an updated sneaker collection of mine. I did this video quite a while ago, probably a couple years by now, and I've definitely grown my sneaker collection, got rid of some shoes, got some new stuff, so I'm going to show y'all what I got now. I'm going to be starting with the shoes I don't necessarily wear as much, just to, kind of get them out of the way. I'll go through them quick, just so you know that I have them, but then we'll get into the shoes that I wear pretty much every day and the really cool shoes I have, I guess. So let's get into it. So I'm gonna do these two together. They are pretty much my summer shoes, um, Birkenstock kind of shoes. Neither of these are actual Birkenstocks. They are both Target brand actually, but they look pretty much identical to real Birkenstocks, and they work just as well as real Birkenstocks. We got these brown ones that are made of rubber that I actually wear more than these ones just because these don't fit me quite as well as I would like them to, but I still wear both of these pretty often, and they go with these ones especially, they go with like pretty much everything. Now these two pairs I probably should wear more than I do just because I spent quite a bit of money on both of them, but the Yeezy slides and the Yeezy foam runners. The Yeezy slides I got for retail. I don't know what name they are for the color because there's 20 different gray, black Yeezy slides, but these ones, yeah, I got for retail. I wear them quite a bit, usually when I'm going to play basketball before and after, just because they're comfy and I can just slide them on. And then the foam runners, I used to wear these all the time. I still wear these every so often, but I don't know. I still love the way they look. I still love how comfortable they are, but I just have not had as many opportunities to wear these. I think it could be just because I'm getting more into fashion, and so more of the outfits I'm wearing don't go with these. But every now and then, when I don't really care what I'm wearing and I'm just like going in, hang out with my friends or something, I'll throw these on just for something comfortable. But for 250 bucks that I pay for these, I definitely should wear them more. They are pretty worn on the bottoms. You can tell I've been wearing them, but still just feel like I should wear these more than I do. Next we have my running athletic shoes. So I have these Ultra Boost that I got probably 5 years ago maybe. And I don't really wear these unless I'm like doing cardio for whatever in the gym, but I still have them. These are one pair that I'm probably going to try to get rid of. Same with these ones, the Nike Zoom Vomero 5s, I believe. Um, these I actually got last year, and I wore them quite a bit when I first got them, but lately, just, I don't know, the color is a little bit too bright for what I would like. They're super comfortable, and they're still in really good condition, but just not a shoe I wear very often. And I don't know what the reason is for that, but I don't know. Still have them in my collection, still like them, but just a shoe I'm probably going to get rid of just because I don't wear them. And finally, for the shoes that I don't really wear that much, we have a couple pairs of leather shoes, um, just plain old Nike Blazer high tops. And these I'll wear to the gym for leg days every once in a while. Otherwise, I'll wear shoes that we'll get to. But yeah, I mean, I've had these for probably 6 years. My feet have not grown since then, but they've always been good to me, held up great. I mean, you can tell how much I've worn them just because of how freaking beat they are. And I still love them, but just don't wear them necessarily as much as I would like. Mainly because they're really annoying to get on and off of my feet. But I mean, I shouldn't let that dictate whether I wear them or not. But probably should wear these more before I get rid of them. And then the other pair is New Balance 550s. These I also got, I think, last year, And I love the way they look. I love the colors, but for some reason, when I wear these, the balls of my feet hurt, and I don't know why. I know New Balance are supposed to be comfy, and they're not uncomfortable when I first start wearing them, but when I wear them for a little bit too long, they hurt. My feet hurt. And so that's why I don't wear them as much. I just think my feet are the wrong shape for them. They don't really mix well with my feet, and so it's kind of uncomfortable, but I still like them. I might try and get rid of these too. You know, not a terrible shoe. I love the shoe and how it looks, but just not a pair I'm wearing all that often. Getting into the shoes that I actually wear pretty consistently. First, we have these Reeboks. I can't remember what the name of this model is, um, but I love these. I love the off-white cream color, and they are getting beat quite a bit because I wear them all the time. They go with literally any outfit. They're super comfortable. The inside is lined with a nice, comfy material. And yeah, I love these things. I've worn them probably the most since I got them. I think I got these earlier this year, actually, and they've already seen a lot and been through a lot, so love these things. They've held up pretty well, even with all the crap I put them through. So I appreciate them for that. And yeah, I love these things. Next, we have my main beaters at the moment. Um, Nike Dunks, just plain Nike Dunks in this pink color. Don't know what happened there. A little bit of crap on there. I'm gonna pick up this other shoe. Um, yeah, these have been worn quite a bit since I got them earlier this year, and held up great. And they're always just something easy to throw on, something that people know, a model that people know, but they still look good. And the pink can make it a little hard to go with some outfits, but for the most part, I wear dark colors, mute colors, and so they go well with them. But yeah, still love these things. High quality materials, great shoe. Our recent pickup, so I might be a little late to the party, but I don't care because I love these things. Adidas Sambas. I got them in this green and white. And at first, when Sambas became really popular, I did not understand. I did not like the way they looked. I did not like them at all. My friend had a pair, and I was like, they're alright, they're whatever. But I have come to absolutely love this shoe. Fits great and goes with a lot. These were the shoes I was wearing today when I went to a meeting. And yeah, I love these things. They look amazing. And the only thing that I would say is comfort is not the main goal when it comes to this shoe, because the bottoms do not have much cushion at all. And then this heel part, when I was in Denmark, I wore them for about 3 hours, and my heel was bleeding from this. And so I had to put a band-aid on it, and I didn't wear these much after that the rest of the trip, but I still love this shoe. If I wear it, a couple hours a day, I have no problems. Doesn't hurt my feet. And so yeah, these are my main beaters besides the previous two shoes. So love these things. All right, we have the final shoes that are not necessarily hyped shoes or expensive shoes, but they are all my New Balance. And I hopped on the dad shoe craze when it first started. I think I got a pair of New Balance, the ones I will show after this, and then I love them, and I've been continuing to buy New Balance ever since. Um, So first we got a pair of 2002Rs. These are my work shoes. They were the second pair of New Balance that I got because I loved the first pair so much and they were incredibly comfy and I love the way they looked. So I'm like, I need new work shoes. They're going to be comfy. Get them in all black because we have to have black shoes at my job. And so, yeah, I got a pair of these. Love these things. Haven't given me a single problem since the day I got them. And then jumping right into my first pair of New Balance that I got were another pair of 2002Rs. And these I have worn probably the most out of all the shoes since I got them. I wear these almost daily. They're incredibly comfy, incredibly soft, incredibly good material. Um, they have held up great, even though I have put them through the ringer, and I love them for it. And so, yeah, these things are great. I love everything about these. I am definitely going to continue to buy New Balance in the future. All right, this next shoe is probably my favorite shoe of my collection, and is another pair of New Balance. It is a pair of 1906 Rs, and these I just got about a month ago, and I absolutely love them. They have the same comfort as the 2002 Rs, which is insanely comfortable. Materials, absolutely amazing. The look is just beautiful, and this off-white cream brown color combination on these is amazing. I love the colors on these. The only thing that I don't like about these are the laces, because who the heck decided that they were going to make laces that look like that? I have some questions, but I have looked past it, and I have worn these almost every single day since I got them, and I will continue to wear these probably almost every single day until they fall apart, and then I'll get a new pair, and then I'll continue the cycle because I absolutely freaking love these things. They're amazing. And if anybody wants shoes, buy New Balance because they're cheap compared to most shoe brands, and the materials are great, the comfort is great, they look amazing. Just, yeah, they're amazing. So, highly recommend these. Highly recommend the 2002Rs. And jumping into my expensive shoes, the first pair is a pair of New Balance. I don't know if I've shown these in the video a couple of years ago of my shoe collection, but 2002R protection pack. I think these are the Rain Cloud, if I remember correctly. I could be wrong, but I found these at a Plato's Closet for, I believe, $40. And they don't have this exact size. I think it is 11 and a half. They don't have this exact size on Goat and StockX, and so I don't necessarily know exactly how much they're worth, but the sizes around them, the 11s and the 12s, they are about $350 if I believe, and I got them for $40. And they are about one size bigger than the rest of the New Balance I have. The rest of my New Balance I believe are 10 and a halves, but they still fit me pretty decent. They're a little big, obviously, but I don't wear these too much just because they are so expensive. But I absolutely love the way they look. Comfort, obviously, is still amazing. But yeah, I love these shoes. Don't wear them as much as I should, probably. But then again, they're white, so I don't really want to get them dirtied up too much. But, you know, I've told myself if I have shoes, I'm going to wear them, so I should probably wear them. Getting into my Jordans, I only have two pairs of Jordans. I recently got rid of one pair just because I didn't wear them. And they're beat up old work shoes. But these are Jordan 1 Low. I can't remember what the name of the colorway is, but it's in this pink and this suede, and I really do love these things. I think I paid like $130 for them, nothing crazy, and I wore them a lot when I first got them. I actually had an all pink and black fit on. I regret that because that looked ugly, but I still keep them in my room just because they're Jordans, and I keep them on display just because I don't wear them that much. Um, but they're still great shoes. I don't have any complaints about them. I think I've kept them in pretty good condition. They might be a pair I try and sell just because I don't wear them as much as I would like to. I've worn them a few times recently, but other than that, I just don't have a place for them in my collection in terms of shoes I actually wear. So we'll see. I might keep them. I might sell them. I have the box for pretty much all these shoes, so they're going to be easier to sell that way with the box. So we'll see. And my other pair of Jordans. These are the Jordan 3 Reimagined, White Cement Reimagined. I got these for retail on drop day, and I could have gotten a second pair because I won these on the sneakers app, but I also was at a store where they were dropping, and I could have gotten a second pair and then resold it, but at the money at the time, I didn't have an infinite amount of money. So I was like, I just need the one pair. So I'm just going to get the one pair. But I got these, and I love these shoes. They are my favorite Jordan silhouette, the Jordan 3. And it's just such an easy color to rock and throw on for whatever outfit. They even are a little fancy, I would say. So if I was going to like a nice dinner or something, I feel like I could wear these just because of the white leather. But yeah, these have given me no trouble. I have tried to keep them in as good of condition as possible. They're a little worn and creased, but they're shoes. I'm gonna wear them, so it's gonna happen. But these ones, great shoes. Love these shoes. Only shoes I've ever waited in line for or attempted to buy off the sneakers app, and I hit for the first time. So that was pretty cool. My Yeezys. So these are the Yeezy 350 V2. Can't remember the colorway name. Anyway, these are, I believe, the first hyped shoe that I ever got, and I believe I paid $300 for them, and I've worn them a lot, and they have continued to be the most comfortable pair, the most sustainable pair, because I have literally had zero issues with any type of stitching coming out or anything like that, and so they are quite dirty. I have not washed these in a hot minute, although I have continued to wear these less and less. But that's again just an outfit thing. I've gotten more into fashion, so they don't really go with as much as I would like them to. Um, so these might be a pair I end up selling, but I feel like I'm gonna keep them just because like they were my first Yeezys, they were my first hype shoes, and so I don't really want to get rid of them just for the sentimental value, which I'm sure a lot of you understand. So I don't know. I still love these shoes. They look sick, and yeah, I love these things. Now for two shoes that I have still in their boxes, just because I was going to try and sell them, but I didn't end up not. So if anybody that's watching this is wanting these shoes, um, pretty much any pair besides my dailies. So if you want the Jordan 1 lows, if you want the Ultra Boost, the Zoom Vomeros, the 550s, let me know. I would be more than willing to talk to you, see what we can do, because I'm trying to get rid of a lot of these. Plus, I am moving into an apartment soon, so I won't necessarily have all the room that I do now to keep these. So, plus, I could always use some extra cash, but we'll see. So, these ones are the Nike Sacai Blazer Lows. I like these things. I got them for, I believe, $90, so they were really cheap. And the only reason I think I don't wear them is just because the double tongues and the double laces. I know I could switch them out for normal laces and they would be a lot better, but I just am over them, I guess. They don't look bad and I still like them, but just not shoes that I'm going to be wearing all the time. Plus, the colors don't necessarily make it that easy to wear them, but yeah, um, still like them, but just shoes that I'm not going to wear all the time. So, might as well. And for the last pair of shoes in my collection, I believe, yeah, the last pair is these right here. Another pair of Sakai's that I'm trying to get rid of. They are the Nike Sakai Vapor Waffles, I believe they're called. Yep, Nike Sakai Vapor Waffles. I know a lot of you might hate the way they look. I loved them when I first got them and when I was wanting them. And I still don't hate the way they look. They just are not for me anymore. And they're a little hard to wear with many things. Um, Comfort is amazing. I mean, look at that freaking sole. It's like an inch and a half tall. Like, they're not bad shoes. They held up great. But just, again, ones that I'm not going to wear that much. And these are the most expensive shoes I've ever bought. I believe I paid like $400 for these. And so I would rather put that into other shoes that I'm going to wear more on the daily, or another hype shoe that I wouldn't necessarily have bought unless I got rid of some. And so, I don't know. I like them, but just not for me. You know, I can see why people think they look weird, but I like them. And that is my sneaker collection. Nothing absolutely insane, but I feel like I have a pretty good sense of style and what looks good and what goes good with outfits. So I am happy with my where my collection is right now. Obviously, there are some purchases that I want to make, but I'm not going to at the moment until I get rid of quite a few pairs. So again, if anybody wants some, hit me up. Um, and otherwise, I will try and probably just sell them on Facebook Marketplace, something like that. Um, but as of right now, stuck with all these, and I'll see what I can do. Hope you enjoyed the video, like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.